What is going on, guys? It's Mitty here, and today I've got a squad builder for you. The start intro is going to be a little bit different because initially I had a normal squad builder set up, but for some reason the file got corrupted, so I've had to go and build the team on Footer to show you what I did have. So we have checking goal, team of the season Coleman right back, Company and Inform Koscielny. Team of the season Company and Inform Koscielny as centre backs. Team of the season Baines at left back, and then the midfield is Navas at right mid, Yaya Toure as one centre mid. Team of the season Ramsey at the other centre mid. The upgraded Hazard at left mid, and then our strike force is Rooney at centre forward and Aguero a striker. I'm going to talk about all the players individually as we go through showing you the goals in a second. It's a million coin team though, as you can see from the side. Well, when I bought it, it was a million coins. Price has gone down a little bit over the week because of team of the season packs and everything. But there we are, that's the team that I've built. I'll talk about the team now and I'll be back in just 1 second. Right guys, we're back and we're going to talk about the team now. We'll start off in goal. Obviously with Czech, we all know how good of a goalkeeper he is. He's probably, I'd say him and Neuer are probably the joint top best goalkeepers on the game. They're very hard to beat. So next up we've got team of the season Coleman. For the BPL right back, he's definitely the best one that you could get, in my opinion. He's got 88 pace, so he's very good there, and he's got 85 defenders, I think it is, which is a very good thing to have in the right back. And he's got good passing as well to get some good crosses into the box. Then at centre back, first centre back, we've got Company, who is, I'd say, is definitely the best centre back on the game. Being 6'4" with the 91 defending, 78 pace, and 86 heading, it's very, very easily to defend. I hardly felt like I was really even having to try in the defence, really, because he's that good that he just blocks most things. I don't know what his like in-game stats are. I haven't looked at them, but I'd imagine like his interceptions and stuff are really good because he was always there getting on the ball. The other centre back is Inform Koscielny. He was a bit different. I think it's because of his height. He's only 6'1", I think it is, or 6 foot. And he does struggle in the air a couple of times. I don't think he scored a goal for me from a corner, where Company scored at least 4, I think it was. But for on the ground and everything, he's very good because he's got that pace just to catch up with anyone who tries to run past him. Left back, we've got team of the season Baines. For being a creative type of player, I definitely think he's one of probably the best left back I've used so far, as like getting up the pitch and making opportunities. But in terms of defending, I'm not too keen on him. He seems a bit too small, a bit too weak. He just gets outpowered a little bit too easily. We'll go to the right mid, and that's Jesus Navas. He's probably my least favourite player on the team. I just generally don't like using him. I find him really weak. I just find he doesn't seem as quick as his card says he will be. His dribbling doesn't seem good enough, and his shooting and passing just aren't good enough for a right mid of 85 rating. But with the other people in those positions, he probably is the best because I have tried team of the season Sturridge in that position, and he's just not good enough either. He's too weak as well. He just gets pushed off the ball all the time. So we'll head into Yaya Toure now, and Yaya Toure is one of the best centre mids on the game because you can just do anything with him. If you're struggling breaking down someone's defence, you could always just take a long shot with him, and 9 times out of 10 he's going to test the keeper with it. And the other centre mid we had was Ramsey, who he probably was my favourite player in the team because he just always seemed to be in the right position, and because he's got the 89 shooting, passing and dribbling, some of the through balls he can do, just like set up perfect goals. There's like you have to get it millimeters right, and he does it every single time. And then if he takes a long shot, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be going in the back of the net as well. At left mid, we had Hazard, and as I said before, I struggled to use him at the beginning. He didn't suit my style of play because I like using more power than finesse sort of shots. When I started learning how to dribble with him, because he's got really good dribbling but not very strong, so you have to kind of like adapt to not go into battles with someone, but like dribble the ball around them with him. Here's an example of Ramsey shooting there. That is weak foot, and he's got a 3-star weak foot, and he manages to get that just almost on target. But as I was saying with Hazard, the dribbling definitely makes up for it though, because you can always just have a quick run down the wing with him, and because he's got the 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, you can either get a good cross in or try and dribble your way into the box with the skills. At centre forward we had Rooney, and a lot of people, I've talked to my friend about him, and he said that Rooney was shocking. He was just too slow to do anything. But I think you have to use Rooney right, because there's an example of how to use Rooney right. You got the space and you just smack it in the back of the net. He was never going to miss that there. So I think it's just how you use them right. And then up front we had Aguero. And you just saw a goal from Aguero there, how good shooting he does actually have. He was probably one of the best strikers I've used, apart from Benzema, or when I used Draxler as centre forward. I'd probably say they were probably only two I'd say is just as good as him. But especially with the market crash, he makes him such a easy card to pick up now, because I think I just sold him for 85k, I think it was, when I can remember a couple of months ago he was up about 250k. So he is a very good player to try out. He is a little bit short and a little bit weak, but he does actually win a fair few headers, even though he is that short and weak. I think it's just his attacking positioning is very good. Here's a free kick from Baines here, and this is just how good his free kicks are. There's a player even stood on the line waiting to block it, and he puts it straight over his head, and he can't even get to it. But yeah, Aguero is definitely worth trying. And definitely with the market crash now having everyone's prices lowered, because I'd probably say a couple of weeks ago this team would have been a good 2 million coins, but now because of market crash it's down to about 1 million. Maybe when I bought it was down to 1 million, it might be down to about 900 now, depending on how people's prices do go, especially with La Liga team of the season being out, because so many people will buy it. So that's the end of this squad builder. It's a great team to try out. I definitely recommend it if you've got the coins. Obviously you can lower down some prices here and there, but I'll bring another one out soon, and thank